Hello everybody, and welcome to this story walkthrough of the game Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I'm Tom Knorr, thanks for watching. Alright, so this is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It's actually the fourth game in the Deus Ex series. There was Deus Ex, the original, back in 1999. There was the sequel Deus Ex Invisible War, and then in 2012, I believe, we got a prequel in the form of Human Revolution, and this is a sequel to that prequel, Mankind Divided. So this is a prequel game. It's the second Adam Jensen game, where Adam Jensen's the main character, and if you haven't seen Human Revolution or played Human Revolution, I really recommend you do that, because you're just going to be lost here, since this is sort of a middle chapter. There's supposedly going to be a trilogy of Adam Jensen series, and this game very much reflects its position in the middle of that. So definitely watch or play Human Revolution. It's an awesome game. Play it, buy it, enjoy it. I'm going to be playing, generally my preferred play style is non-lethal and stealthy. That's how I like to play Deus Ex, how I always have. Of course, with Deus Ex, you have many different choices. Go in guns blazing, you can use all your awesome, crazy cyborg augmentations, or you can play it very stealthily and try and just slip through everything like a ghost. I will probably not adhere as strictly to that as I often do when I'm playing by myself. There'll still be some killing and stuff, but just to let you guys know up front. Also, this is not really a let's play in the sense of a review of this game or exploration of the mechanics. I've already played this game through completely twice, futzed around with it a lot more than that, and I like it. I think it's a great game. So that's my bias up front. That's where I'm coming from. Alright, so we're going to dive into a new game here, and we're going to play on easy mode in this case, just because we're trying to get the story of the game here, and I often play on Give Me Deus Ex, but in this case I don't want to annoy you guys with a lot of dying and reloading, so we'll go with Give Me a Story. Now they have a 12-minute recap video they've done for those who haven't played Human Revolution. It's an excellent video worth watching. I'm not going to watch it here right now, but I will put a link to it so you can go check it out for yourself. Alright, let's roll. Gold sun on black water. Black and gold were the key colors of Human Revolution. That theme continues here.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
The voice of Adam Jensen.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident.
Of course, that's Eliza Kassan, who we learned in the last game is secretly an AI.
Flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
This is the classic intro mission in a Deus Ex game where you start by picking what kind of weapon loadout you want. In this case, I'm going to go non-lethal. Lethal weapons are really easy to pick up. Just knock somebody out and steal their gun. So non-lethal seems like the way to go.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I do like the tranq rifle, and I happen to know that it will help me out towards the end of this mission, so we're going to go with that.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Yes, Adam Jensen is one of those badass heroes that jumps without a chute. Alright, here we go. Flying and falling. Which is kind of a motif in this game. If you watch for it, the winged Icarus motif, usually represented by Adam Jensen, is kind of everywhere. Nice place. Alright, we're on the ground.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
So this mission is kind of a tutorial mission, which I'm not going to bother with any of the tutorial information. One nice thing is they've actually started you off with a loadout of pre-selected augmentations. These are all of the standard augmentations from the last game, and they've given me most of them, which is great. I think it even customizes your augmentations depending on whether or not you're going with the stealth approach. I do need to go ahead and select what augments are assigned to what keys. Really, I'm just worried about Smart Vision right now. It's the big one I'm going to be using, so the others I'll just leave alone. Now, Mankind Divided has kind of gotten a mixed reception from the gamer community, and I understand why. I think it's really intended to be sort of the middle chapter of this Adam Jensen prequel trilogy. Pretty sure there's going to be a third game, and because of that, it kind of has a story that it starts, but that doesn't ever get satisfactorily resolved. You know, it's also not a game that holds the player's hand at all. So it kind of just dumps you into the middle of this big city hub, Prague, which is kind of the largest city hub that any of the Deus Ex games have ever featured, and it lets you find your way. And so you can just blow through the main mission, the main plot storyline very quickly, but you'll miss a lot. You've really got to be committed to exploring and seeing all the side content this game has to offer. There's a ton of it, but the game does not at all throw it in your face.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Let's check out Smart Vision. Oh, what's this? Yes, one of Jensen's augmentations is, of course, punching through walls. Because why be a cybernetically enhanced badass if you can't punch through walls? I mean, come on. This place is a mess. We need to get through this door, but the keypad is offline, so need to restore power. Can I get anything in his pockets? Excuse me, don't mind me. I just need to check your pockets. Oh, he does. Nothing of value. The main thing I'm usually looking for on those pads are access codes. Alright, we've got the power back online, but it's created a little bit of an obstacle for us, so we have to take an alternate route. Fortunately, that's not a problem. Very easy alternate route right here. And time to do some hacking. Okay. What do we got here?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
This is taking a long time. Fortunately, the trace program is taking even longer. So I should have no problem successfully hacking this. And I did. Do not want tutorial mode. Thank you very much.
I think that was the last one.
So this game has a cover system. The original Deus Ex did not have a cover system because it's sort of predated that whole mechanic. I think the cover system is a really nice addition to the Deus Ex series, and I like in this game how they have kind of made it really obvious what you can do at any given point. It's also nice that it goes into third-person view. We get to look at Adam Jensen, who's a pretty slick-looking, badass dude, so that doesn't hurt. Alright, so I'm kind of going in from the top here. I can see in my radar there at the upper right, there is at least one guy. Oh, it's like two. Oh, fuck. You hear that? I'd like to make this guy go to sleep.
خلينا ننهي هذه الصفقة. هذا كان صوت غريب.
Damn it. Finally. I'm not usually that bad a shot. Alright. I think that takes care of both those guys pretty effectively. Let's get their weapons. Even if I don't intend to use these, I can sell them later. And cash in this game allows you to buy praxis kits, which give you augmentation, so it's definitely a good thing to have. Alright, picked up this code from one of those data pads earlier.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
There are a few more things in this game for Jensen to break. Locks, and also those wall things inside of the my words are going. Ventilation shafts. This, of course, is a weakness. We're gonna punch through the wall and into the elevator shaft. Alright, there's nothing in the elevator shaft, but we have the Icarus landing augmentation, so we don't care.
سمعت حاجة؟ دايما بيكون في حاجة تنكد عليه.
There we get a nice little non-lethal takedown. I do like, actually, it's quite generous with the takedowns. If you are anywhere near the guy, it will let you take them down, no problem. Ooh, crotch shot. That's gonna leave a mark. Ideally, you hit them in the head, because then they fall down a little faster, but it doesn't matter. Another member of the Jinn. This is a very busy environment, so when you first get in here, it's actually kind of hard to figure out where you're going, which is an interesting choice for a tutorial area.
That's quite fast. We installed the signal booster already? Oh,
I can pick up this huge crate because I do have extra strength as one of my augmentations that they've loaded me out with.
Too much right.
And that allows me to get up into this shaft.
The thing we need is it comes breaking down.
Nice thing is a lot of the ventilation shafts have these observation grids. You can actually open and shut the blinds.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been... The stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
لكننا كده جينا بدري. مش شايف أي حاجة. شايف حاجة؟ No, there's nothing here, just sand.
I'm terrible. But you know, I'm gonna let him go because there's another dude right there. I do not want to get into a firefight, ideally, because I'm really kitted out for stealth. And if I draw the fire of all these guys, it's gonna be kind of rough for me. I'm just gonna follow this guy and see where he goes. You know, these non-lethal takedowns, like, they're technically non-lethal, but I'm pretty sure Adam Jensen's putting a few people in the hospital this way. Alright, is anyone in here?
It's too quiet.
There's some folks, but they are on the downstairs section.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jinn's communications booster, if you can disable it.
Roger that.
All clear.
Got two guys down here, which always makes for a more challenging takedown, but I feel like we're going to be able to handle it.
I hope we're done before that storm hits.
I do not like the storm. It's moving too quickly. Everywhere. Intruder!
Knocked him down before he could shoot me. Bring down the whole place. Oh, that's some crappy ragdolling. Okay. Grab these guns. And I think we've got everything we can get here. Punch through the wall. I need a biocell. One of my augmentations that I currently have is turned on is the rebreather, which allows me to not be affected by this poison gas. But it does take energy to do that. If you run out of energy while you're using the rebreather, you start breathing gas, and that's not fun for you or anybody. Take that pistol, yes. There's a lot of Jinn over here, so it's pretty important that I stay stealthy if possible.
طيب ماشي اللي تشوفه.
That guy's a tempting target, but I happen to know if I take him down, everyone sees him, and things get hairy real fast, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we'll go through this ventilation shaft, punch through this destructible vent cover, and see what's going on down here. Aha, that must be our signal booster. There's two guys. I can take him out with a gas grenade.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jinn's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
You know, as I was saying...
الراجل اللي هيبقى علينا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Again, there's been sort of mixed reactions on this Deus Ex game. Some folks are not really into it that much, but I think it's actually a pretty solid game as far as Deus Ex goes. If you like what Deus Ex games usually offer, if you like sneaking around, if you like having badass crazy augmentations, if you like having open-ended multiple approaches to problems, this is absolutely a Deus Ex game, and it gives you all of that and does it very well in a very polished manner. So I really enjoy this game.
Miller, I've disabled the Jinn's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Alright. Stay upstairs for now.
سمعت شيء؟
متأكد؟
There's somebody down there. Sure, come up and visit me, dude. Absolutely. Oh, come on. Come all the way.
خلاص مش قادر اتنفس هنا.
See, when I hit him in the head, he goes down quick. See what he had in his pocket. Nothing valuable, just a little extra flavor for the game world. You've got to be impressed, I think, with this game in one regard, no matter what your stance on it is. They put so much time and attention to detail into every environment. It's crazy. Like, there are areas that you might easily have to play the game through once or twice entirely before you ever got to them. And you'll get to them, and they are detailed, they are full of information, they kind of tell a story. They spend a massive amount of time on this. It really blows my mind, and it's awesome. Alright, we got two guys down there, but there's a convenient ventilation shaft right there. I think that's what we're gonna do.
طيب لو بالشكل ده يبقى تمام. متهيألي لازم ننزل للخلف. بس احنا كده هنفوت منظر.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Creedy's just a massive asshole, and I'm not really sure why. I think they were trying to imitate Pritchard from Deus Ex Human Revolution, but there was something kind of humorous about Pritchard. Creedy, he just sucks. Sure, he turns out to have a heart of gold eventually, but... I don't know why that needle didn't take him down. Must not have been as good a shot as I thought. Go figure, huh? Alright. Wow. This is the keypad we're after. I'm gonna hack it real quick. Well, you know what? Actually, we're gonna stop here. And we'll pick up again on the next video.